Hello, and welcome everyone. I am Deborah Larson, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. On behalf of the trustees of the California State University and the faculty, staff, and students of Chico State, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the 2021 commencement for California State University, Chico. We begin this ceremony with an acknowledgement that we are mindful that Chico State stands on the lands that were originally occupied by the first people of this area, the Mechoopda, and we recognize their distinctive spiritual relationship with this land and the waters that run through our campus. We are humbled that Chico State resides upon the sacred lands that once sustained the Mechoopda for centuries. Without their support and continued positive presence in our community, we would be unable to forward the cultural and educational work that is at the heart of this event. It is now my great honor to introduce the president of our university, Dr. Gail Hutchinson. In her years here at Chico State as faculty, chair, and dean, and now president for nearly 5 years, President Hutchinson has shown consistent support for the education of Chico State undergrads and graduate students. President Hutchinson, we thank you for all that you do to welcome, embrace, engage, and inspire our students.
Greetings, graduates, families, and friends. Today we gather physically distant but connected in spirit to celebrate the achievements of our extraordinary and persistent class of 2021 as they take their place in the distinguished company of university-educated scholars. The university cannot invite family and friends to campus today, but we can deliver an enthusiastic congratulations and an expression of deep admiration for these graduates. Their resilience and sacrifice during these most difficult of circumstances serve as a source of inspiration for myself and the entire Chico State community. Graduates, we are here to celebrate you and all that you have achieved over the course of your studies. Many of you have dreamed of this moment for a long time, and you have not traveled this path alone. Your parents, guardians, significant others, family members, and friends supported your journey. They saw great qualities in you and helped you achieve your dreams. If you are able to be with family and friends today, please turn your attention for a moment to the people beside you. Offer your gratitude. Share this moment, a recognition of the years you have devoted to education. It is my hope that you will take the education that you received at Chico State and continue to live our time-honored values. Be an independent thinker and an engaged citizen. Develop your own views and voice based on your education and use that voice and those views to positively impact the world around you. This does not mean that you have all the answers. It's important to acknowledge differences of opinion and to work across divides to discover new ways of being, living, and thinking. In the past year, the COVID-19 pandemic handed us an opportunity to be quiet and introspective, and to act in unison as a community to protect others and promote a greater good. This was not easy. It demanded grit and determination to prevail in an unfamiliar learning environment. It also required sacrifices as we were forced to stop doing many of the things we enjoy and hold dear. Our Chico State community may not have been physically together, but we were together in purpose and practice as we embraced the challenges before us and made changes necessary to reach our desired outcome. Chico State works hard to create community and connectedness. We are proud of our culture of caring and the sense of place that is instilled in our graduates. We are the Wildcat family. We understand that diversity and inclusion are vitally important in our complex and rapidly changing world. A college degree equips you. It equips you to respond to changes in yourself and the world around you that inevitably will occur over time. Graduates, the world is yours to make better.
I'm Angela Trethewey, your dean, and on behalf of the entire College of Communication and Education, I'm delighted and honored to congratulate you, the class of 2021. At this point, it's a cliche to say that this is not the graduation you had expected or wanted, but precisely because of that, It is a commencement ceremony that should make you even more proud than the one you envisioned when you joined us at Chico State. You have persisted through so many unexpected challenges, fires, social unrest, and a global pandemic, but you're here. You buckled down, you pushed through, you showed grit, and we know that the most successful people share the ability to persist. That is a skill and part of living through this past year that will serve you well next year and the year after and across your entire lifespan and career. You persisted, but my guess is that you didn't persist alone. You had support. It may have been from a faculty member, a friend that you've made here at Chico State, or a member of your family. I hope that you will remember that support and pay it forward. When you've left Chico and you encounter colleagues in your workplaces or neighbors in your community who might be struggling, who might need a hand, I hope that you will offer it. And finally, keep learning and be curious. We've prepared you to succeed. In all of our programs, we provide students with theoretical knowledge and hands-on learning opportunities that prepare them to be successful in their first job and across their careers. But as you enter a changing world, one of the most important skills to take with you from Chico State is knowing how to learn. Embrace it. Learning doesn't stop now. Indeed, it's just the beginning. And continuous learning is one of the keys of a rich, full, and happy life. And that's exactly what we want for you. So to the graduates of the class of 2021, I encourage you to persist, to offer support to others, and to stay curious. And now I invite you to celebrate. You've earned it. Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations to the Journalism and Public Relations and Media Arts, Design, and Technology graduating classes of 2021. You did it. And you did it in spite of a once-in-a-century hardship that has tested your resolve and the resolve of your faculty, your communities, and let's face it, the entire world. You've overcome this hardship to achieve a milestone, university graduate, but I think you'll find that you achieved something much more. See, you haven't just managed to make it to class, get passing grades, and get the diploma. You've become a university graduate during a time when it was normal to fear what this strange and unknown virus might do to you and the ones you love, when it was normal to struggle to find motivation to stay on task with assignments and projects, when it was normal to lose a job and wonder how you'd survive your bills, when it was normal to support your family members who lost their jobs, when it was normal for you to suffer the grief of losing a loved one, and when it was normal to go an entire year or more without seeing family and friends. No one would choose to be a university graduate under those circumstances, yet there's almost always a silver lining to adversity. For all of you, the silver lining is resilience. You persevered despite having so many reasons to give up, to quit, to walk away, or to leave it for another time. But not you, and that will carry you so much farther than an ordinary university experience. I hate to say this, but you'll see adversity again. Maybe it will be small, maybe large, and possibly in a way that you would never anticipate. But you'll be prepared with an internal strength, your resilience, that can only be achieved by surviving a struggle like the one you've just overcome. And now you're ready, much more than most, not only to conquer the inevitable hardships of the future, but to savor the beauty of the ordinary things we'll no longer take for granted.
First off, I'd simply like to say, congratulations, graduates. You did it. You really did it. And you did it under some of the toughest circumstances any graduating class has had to face. While much of your life has been virtual over these past several months, there's nothing virtual about the challenges you faced or your accomplishments. This really is a milestone in your life. You graduated from high school and you're now graduating from college. Some of you will go on to continue your education even further. Others will start new jobs or other adventures. A few of you might even take on all of these at once. But while this truly is an important milestone, keep in mind that the happiest among us are those who focus not only on the destination, but also on the journey. Think hard about what you want to do with your life, not just where you want to end up. I'm sorry we can't be together in real life, but I know we're together in spirit. I heartily congratulate each and every one of you and wish you only the best.
Greetings to students, faculty, professors, parents, family, and friends. But most importantly, greetings and congratulations to you, class of 2021. Completing your bachelor's degree during a worldwide pandemic is not an easy task. You know that, most of all. You persevered through this challenging year and more, and that is a triumph you can forever be proud of. Celebrate it. You've got grit, class of 2021, courage, determination, creativity. And now, as you go out into the world, remember that is what is woven into you. Many of you are filmmakers, programmers, artists, and storytellers. Remember your story. Embrace every page. Hold that valiant self who powered through so many unsaid stories to tell the one you are honoring today. Whether you're walking across the stage this summer or celebrating your accomplishment at home, be proud of the story you have to tell and the many more to come. Congratulations to you, California State University Chico, class of 2021. This is just the beginning.
I, like so many of you, found journalism because I love to tell stories. I think now more than ever we are not burdened, but gifted with the knowledge that it is our responsibility to seek truth, to seek meaning, and to seek connections and communities as we learn to be better storytellers. I know that we still have a long journey to go. My own journey as a writer started when I began keeping my first journal at 5 years old and recorded the celebration of catching my first bug, my first conception of experiencing a birthday in my honor, and the revelation that I could create my very own world with a notebook and a gel pen. Let's live and go forward with this childlike joy we all had when we first discovered writing and storytelling. I know that we all have those moments where we are walking, listening, or observing, and we get a signal from our bodies, a feeling, where we know that we have to slow down and stop and write. We witness a powerful conversation or light hitting a window just right, or get a hot, bubbly feeling in our stomach after a long day. This is the pace of a storyteller, and I know that we all have it, and that's why we're here. Chico has given me so many of these moments, and in the gentlest of ways. I know that we as a class have endured so many obstacles in our path, so many moments where it was not at all gentle, but rather impossible to record the story in the pace of change happening around us. I think we as a class have gained a tremendous and lifelong skill of not only storytelling, but reflecting on difficulties even as they happen, and knowing that we will not only endure them, but take everything that we can from them. Even right now, I'm having to take my own advice on this. Just this last week, my time here in Chico almost ended abruptly when I was hit by a pickup truck while riding my bike home. But even in the midst of the shock and settling into the exhaustion of recovery and healing, I am making space for myself to write so that I won't forget what I have felt and learned during these moments. I hope we have all taken time to reflect on these last few years and take with us what we need to. It seems that just when a place begins to feel like home, when you get comfortable in your routine, is when it's time to leave. What I've taken from this phenomenon is that in our pursuit of knowledge and for adventure and excitement is where we find home, because it will always begin and end again. This means that this feeling of belonging will never truly die out, and we continue to find home in the next place and then the next. Congratulations to all of us for adapting and shape-shifting to be storytellers through natural disasters, resisting racial injustice, and a worldwide pandemic. It is exactly the spirit of evolution that makes us suited for the world of storytelling and journalism. Thank you.
Carolyn Bailey Allen. Jordan Allwood.
I just want to say thank you to all of the faculty members in the JMPR program for getting me here and for my friends and family. Thank you so much.
Alejandro Amaya.
Samantha Kate Anderson.
Cristina Marie Arias.
Claire Bang. Haley Barrera. Sean Barry.
Hector Bedencourt.
Matthew Bowe.
Hey, big thanks to all my friends and family. It's been a crazy 4 years here at Chico, and I just want to say I don't think I could have graduated without you guys. Thanks for all the love and support, and let's see what the future brings.
Baylor Craig Reed Boring.
Emma Bumgarner.
Presley Burgess. Cameron Joseph Canchola. Luis Diego Cervantes. Anne Chamberlain. Isidra Chavez.
Jesse Lee Chen.
Brianna Virginia Cota.
Kayla de los Santos.
Nicholas Despotakis.
Cameron Ebel.
I'd love to thank my mom, my dad, and my brother Ethan for being the most supportive and loving family I could ever ask for, as well as my best friends and my dance team for making my 4 years at Chico State so special.
Dominique Loveland Faubert.
Mom, my dad, my grandparents, and all my family and friends have helped me have the best 4 years of my whole life, and it's been such a great experience and an amazing opportunity, and I just wanted to say thank you.
Holly Ray Flowers.
Monica Floyd. Sonia Forts. Maria Garcia.
Sonia Gaisinski.
Sitting here in my virtual Zoom spot, just want to thank everyone who supported me through this college experience. Happy graduation.
Grace Gilani. Corianne Gillespie. Yesenia Gonzalez. Hannah Michelle Gordon.
I want to thank everyone who supported me and made this all possible, including my professors, my dad, and my best friends. I'm so excited to graduate.
Julia Groppensberger.
Aaron Harris.
Wesley Vincent Harris.
Amy Heckroth.
Cole Heffernan.
Audrey Irene Hernandez.
Carissa Hernandez. Rosalia Hernandez.
Thank you to everybody who has supported me in my journey here at Chico State.
Aaron Holvey. Corey James Hunter.
Alexandria Sky Ingvartsen.
Justin Jackson.
Endi Aline Charmé Jackson Hill.
Ashley Jakowski. Jabari Jenkins.
Tara Nicole Johnson. Sarah Noel Jones. Melissa Joseph.
Jamie Colness.
Lexi Kornblum.
I want to give a huge thank you to everyone who made my college experience so fantastic. It has been one wild ride, but we did it. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Dylan Lawson.
Ariel Levin. Jack William Lewis.
Daniel Ray Lopez. Juan Eduardo Lozano. Natalie Ann Maldonado.
Mariela Marquez.
Brooke Kathleen Martin.
Natalie Marie Matheny.
Chase Alexander McDaniel.
Emma Kate McDermott.
Isabella Victoria McHale.
Lauren Mike Tree.
Maury Montalvo Arroyo. Patrick Joseph Moran. Jeffrey Molinex. Catherine Marie Murnane.
Paulina Moore. Kayla Marie Nauta. Daniel Noriega.
Sydney Nicole Oliva.
Omar.
Angel Emiliano Ortega.
Riley Matthew O'Shea.
That's perfect.
Andrew Ostrom.
Cumbia Padilla.
Thank you to my family, my partner, all of my friends and professors I've met in this program. You have always given me such love and encouragement as a writer.
Holly Palandokin.
Jesse Parker.
Kaylee Parr.
Tiana Kareem Peña.
Italy Peñalosa. Megan Gabrielle Poyero.
Marisol Rocha.
Alexis Rugeley. Charles Rouse. Matthew Michael Rubalcava. Colby Rutledge.
Jenna Marie Sanchez.
Bronson Earl Sanar.
Joseph Brady Schuffelberger.
Jacob Brian Sloan. Trenton Joseph Taylor. Resmi R.J. Tiglao.
Andy Alberto Urrutia.
Naomi Mercedes Vallejo.
Emily Vang.
Shannon Jolyn White.
Ellison Autumn Woodward.
And now, the moment we have been waiting for. It is my great pleasure to introduce the 2021 candidates for bachelor's degree. Degree candidates, please rise. Truly, please rise. You've earned this moment. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of the California State University, I confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree appropriate to the course of study you have pursued, with all the attendant rights, responsibilities, and distinctions pertaining thereto. Graduates, you may now move your tassels to the left of your cap to signify this momentous occasion. To the fierce and extraordinary class of 2021, on behalf of the entire Chico State community, with joy for the moment and hope for the future, I offer each and every one of you my most heartfelt and hearty congratulations.
On behalf of all of us at Chico State, congratulations on your achievements. We're proud to call you Chico State alums, and we look forward to watching how you change the world. Good fortune be yours, and thank you.